So, you're aiming to get over a 30 on the ACT Science section? Good for you. Let's review 4 concepts to help you get into the over 30 club: the pH scale, osmosis, chemical notation, and force and acceleration. These concepts aren't prevalent on the science exam, but you should know them for the extra 1 or 2 points for a higher score.
Here we go. First, here's the pH scale which we briefly reviewed earlier. Take a look at it again. The lower the pH, the more acidic. The higher the pH, the more basic or alkaline. The middle, a pH of 7, is neutral. Got it? Great. Next, there's osmosis. This is the process that causes a liquid with dissolved particles in it, especially water, to pass through a semi-permeable membrane when the concentration of particles is greater on one side than the other. Pay attention to the arrows in this diagram. You'll notice that water travels from the side with fewer dissolved particles in it, in this case table salt, sodium chloride, to the side with more dissolved particles, even though there's less water on the right side in order to balance the concentration. Another handy thing to do is to memorize chemical formula notation of a few basic molecules, such as glucose, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water, sodium chloride, and ionized potassium. Being able to quickly identify molecules will help you move through the test much faster, feel more confident, and score more points. Lastly, you may want to brush up on force and acceleration by first revisiting Newton's second law of motion, which states, the force acting on an object is equal to the mass of that object times its acceleration. So, net force is equal to mass times acceleration.
Although we can't deep dive into all these topics today, we do hope you study them on your own. Feel free to use the charts and diagrams that we've constructed to get started. Your school textbooks are also a great resource. So, study up and aim high.